welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade and it has been a while, guys. It has been so long since I sat down and filmed a YouTube video. I have been very inconsistent and I apologise, and I promise I will make it up to you guys. I'll be a lot more consistent in the future, but things have changed. A lot has changed. I'm now working full time on TikTok. My TikTok has grown tremendously over the last 3 months. 3 months ago we had like 500 followers, now we have 160,000, and I'm so grateful for that, so thank you so much. So that's why we haven't been around. We've been a little bit busy, but I thought today we'd bring it back and we'd do one of our old videos, which is a tester video. So today we're going to be reviewing the KVD Beauty foundation, balm, and we're going to be reviewing the concealer too. These I am so excited to try. They very kindly gifted them over to me. I'm not obliged to do this video, but I thought it'd be really fun to test it out, first impressions on camera. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I feel like this has been a very long intro, but other than that, let's get straight on with today's video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a lovely comment down below, and let's just get straight on with today's video. I'm still in absolute shock that these got sent to me, but we're going to be starting off with the foundation. I do need to take off my makeup first, but I just want to show you this foundation and talk about it a little bit first. So this is the Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. I am so excited. Like, first look at this packaging. It is so beautiful, and I also want to mention the packaging is 100% recyclable, including the actual compact itself, so that is so good. I got the shade Light, which is 012, and I think it's going to be a good match for my skin. I think it's going to be a good match, we're going to see. But this is what it looks like when we take it out of the packaging. It is so pretty. I'm obsessed with the actual display of it, the way that it's presented. It looks so pretty. And this is the product itself. So this is what we're going to go in with first. Then we're going to try the concealer. But first of all, I'm going to remove the rest of my makeup so we can actually have a look at what it looks like on my skin. So my makeup is now all off. And I just wanted to do a bit of a swatch of this first because it looks so liquid. It looks like a plastic kind of seal on the top. Wow, okay. This feels really strange. Like, it kind of feels a bit liquidy. Let's have a little swatch on the back of my hand. Okay, that's definitely a good colour. That is really nice. That feels really hydrating. Okay, I just want to put it on my face. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to use it with my finger to get some of this off. Like, it's literally so thick. I'm going to start to apply this to my skin. I've seen online that it's supposed to be really good coverage, and you're not supposed to need a lot of the product. So I'm not going to apply too much, but just going to make sure we get a nice even layer everywhere before we start to blend it in. And I'm going to use a brush to blend one half in and a sponge to blend the other half in, just to see how well it performs with both different types of blending. So I'm going to apply some down my forehead too. I'm actually really excited to see how this blends. So far it feels so creamy, and it feels like a liquid foundation when I've got it on my finger, but when you actually go into it, it just feels like one of those like kind of cream bronzers. It feels so smooth and literally so liquidy. I really like the feel of it. Okay, now I've kind of applied it everywhere. I'm going to get a little bit closer. I'm going to do a zoom in for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like properly up close on the skin. So this is what the actual product is looking like before we blend it in, so you can see how glowy it is compared to the rest of my skin. And look at that colour. Like, this is going to be such a good colour match for my skin tone. So I'm going to blend this half in with a brush and then the other half with the sponge, just to see how well it does with both ways. I personally prefer now to blend with a brush. I used to prefer to blend with a sponge, but then I started doing, when I did foundation reviews, half of the brush, half of the sponge. And then from doing that, I was like, do you know what? I'm a brush kind of gal. Like, I love to blend with a brush now. So look, oh my god, look at this finish. This is looking so pretty. Like, it looks so glowy, and it's blending gorgeously into my skin. Okay, I'm going to go in with a sponge now and do the other side. So far, it's not blending in too bad with a sponge. I do think I prefer the brush, but overall, it is really nice. I can't believe how well it is performing and how natural it looks. It looks so glowy, but so natural at the same time. It is so nice. So this is how it's looking overall. I am blown away so far. Look at how natural it looks, but it also is such good coverage. Like, I had a lot of blemishes on my forehead and it's really covered a lot of those up. I do prefer using the brush to the sponge, but there's not a lot in it, if I'm honest. I felt like when I started to apply with my finger, it didn't go on as well. But then when I was actually applying it straight with the sponge and straight with the brush, because I applied a little bit more just using the sponge straight to my face with the product on, it did such a good job. And I feel like you've just kind of like play around with different techniques, especially when trying new foundations, because all products are different. But this is how it's looking. I am obsessed. I'm just going to show you guys in natural lighting as well, so you can see under all these studio lights, and then you can see what it would just look like in natural daylight as well. This is what it's looking like in natural daylight. It's got no artificial lighting or anything. I think it literally looks so natural, so glowy, but such good coverage. I usually don't like my makeup in natural daylight after filming because I do my makeup a little bit more extra so you can see it probably on the cameras. But this, I really like it in both. So next I'm going to move on to the concealer, and I'm actually really excited for this one because a lot of concealers that I try I'm not a big fan of, and I've been very honest with you guys about what concealers I do and don't like. My overall favourites at the moment are the e.l.f. Camo Coverage Concealer and the Juvia's Place Concealer, and other than that I haven't found loads that I am absolutely blown away by. I found one by Revolution, but you just didn't get a lot of product in there and it was quite pricey for the amount of product you got in there. So I'm really excited to try this one and see how good coverage it is, how well it blends into the foundation, and overall how well it performs. This is what the packaging looks like. It's literally so pretty. It's very similar to the other one. It's got all the logo on, the really gold classic kind of writing. Very pretty. It's called the Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. Full coverage is definitely what I need. My under eye bags always look so dark and so baggy. My problem is here. My face is really puffy here, and that's just because of my allergies. So concealer won't do a lot to help that, but the dark bags, hopefully it's got our back and hopefully it'll help. This one again is fully recyclable, the packaging and the tube, so I'm really excited to see this. Also, I did want to mention this is all fully vegan and cruelty free. I don't like to work with brands or test out brands that aren't cruelty free because that's something that I feel very strongly about, is only using cruelty free makeup, skincare, hair care, things like that. And over the last few months I've done a lot more research into cruelty free and PETA approved and all things like that, and I've actually been quite surprised by some brands that aren't cruelty free. They either claim to be or they kind of hide the fact that they aren't cruelty free. So yeah, I've been quite surprised by that, but this is 100% cruelty free, 100% vegan, so I'm really happy about that. And then when we take it out of the packaging, this is what it looks like, and oh my gosh, this is so classy. Like, I'm obsessed. This ombre here, I'm obsessed. So it's very different packaging to the foundation. It gives a completely different vibe. The other one's a lot more translucent and a lot brighter. This one's got kind of more of a dark edge to it, and I really like that. And then if you look a little bit more up close, you can see the KVD logo kind of like engraved into it there, which looks so cool. At first I thought it was going to be like a pipette one because it looked like a squeezy pipette, but this is just solid plastic, so it's not. But you can use that to kind of like pick it up with, and then when we open it up, this is what it looks like. So it's got such a weird dofer. It's got like a half dofer, so on one side you've got like a regular dofer, and then on the other side you've got nothing. So I'm really intrigued to see this. It's kind of like a triangular kind of like pyramid shape. I'm really intrigued to see how it works. I think it'll like fit perfectly under my eyes with this kind of shape though, so I'm quite excited by that. The shade of it I think is going to be pretty perfect. So I just wanted to compare it to the e.l.f. one that I use every day. So I've just swatched the e.l.f. one on the bottom here and then the KVD on the top. So the e.l.f. one's got a little bit more of a warmer tone, and the KVD one is a little bit more kind of porcelain and lighter. But with my bags at the moment, I think we kind of need that anyway. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm actually quite excited for this. I'm going to do one eye first, blend it in, compare it to the other one, and then do the other one, and then we're going to finish my face off. So I'm just going to start off here. Oh, I quite like the size of that dofer. Feel like we may have put too much on there, but it'll be fine. And then a little bit up here, and then put some down the centre of my nose as well, which is what we love to do. Okay. I like this so far. Looks like a good shade, especially to go with the foundation. Gonna blend it in. I do prefer to blend in my concealer with a brush. I feel like it just gives a better coverage for me. Some people like to use a sponge. I used to use a sponge, but it just didn't feel like it was doing a lot for me. Whereas using a brush feels like it does so much more for the actual end result and the way it looks. So the brush that I'm gonna use to blend it in is a 308 by Real Techniques. I always use this one for concealer. I'm gonna start on the chin. Wow, that's really brightened it up. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna really like this. And I'm gonna use it down at the center of my nose. I absolutely love to conceal down the center of my nose. I feel like it really just helps to shape your nose before you add your contour in. Okay, I like this so far. And then just above my forehead. Okay, so that's actually done quite a good job on my face. Now I want to test out the under eyes and see how good it does there. So I'm going to start in my inner corner area and just start to tap it in. I used to really be quite heavy when I was blending and really rub it around my face. I think that's where I went wrong for so long, is I was really rubbing it around my face rather than just kind of patting it into my skin and into that foundation. The colour's definitely good. I'm not sure about the coverage yet, but we'll see. I feel like it's definitely lifting my eye in the outer corner there. So this is what it's looking like now it's all blended in. I do wish my eyes were less puffy for this video, because some days I have better days than others, and today they're just so puffy and you cannot tell as well how beautiful this concealer is. Like, it's so good. But if you can see there, it has really brightened and really lifted my eye. Really like that. Compared to this side, you can see how much it's brightened my under eye and really lifted it up here. Like, it's kind of changed my eye shape just from that. I really like it. I feel like it's really lifted it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a tiny bit of powder. I've got the Huda Beauty powder here, which is one that I would normally use, because I want to do everything as I normally would do it to make it as kind of even a test as possible. And then I'm going to apply it onto the other eye. I'm going to apply the concealer on this eye, do a little bit of blending, do a little bit of powder on top, and then come back and show you guys what it looks like. This is now how my makeup is looking like, and now it is all complete. I didn't want to go too heavy with other products, but I have used the same products I would use every single day. Hey guys, I've literally just spent the last hour editing this video and then got to the end and it's deleted my ending. I've had this problem a few times recently, but I'm really sorry about that. So basically, overall, with this product, I am so impressed. The foundation is beautiful. It applies so beautifully. It's like a liquid foundation but in a compact. It's so strange, but I really like it. I don't really use foundation balms very much, but I've used a couple since then and I actually really like them now. Also, since filming this video, because I filmed this video a few weeks ago before I went on holiday, but since filming this video I've also been using the concealer as a base for my eyes, and then also when I've been doing cut creases I've been using it for that, and it is so good. Like, I couldn't recommend it anymore. It's really good. So overall, I love these products. Would definitely recommend them. We'll definitely be using them again, and they just create such a beautiful base for your face, and they just went really nice on my skin. I've tried the concealer a lot more now when my eyes have been a little bit less puffy, and it actually works wonders. Like, it is so good. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to smash that thumbs up for me. Leave me a lovely little comment in that comment section down below. And I hope to see you all next time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And I hope I get to see you all next time. Bye!